Inside St. Vitus Cathedral, within Prague Castle in the Czech Republic, there is a locked chamber that cannot be opened with a single key. There are 7, and until all 7 key holders come together, no one can access what's inside. Hidden behind those doors is one of the most important symbols in Czech history, the crown of St. Wenceslas. It was created in the 14th century on the order of Charles IV, who had it made around 1346. At the time, he was not only the King of Bohemia, but also the Holy Roman Emperor. This was not meant to be just another royal crown. He dedicated it to St. Wenceslas, which means no king ever truly owned it. Every ruler who wore it was only borrowing it for the moment of coronation. The crown weighs over 2 kilograms of gold and is set with dozens of gemstones, sapphires, emeralds, pearls, and spinels, which are often mistaken for rubies. In fact, the largest red stone on the crown, long believed to be a ruby, is actually a spinel. According to tradition, the crown also contains a relic, a thorn said to come from the crown of Jesus Christ. This is what transforms it from a symbol of power into something far more sacred. The Bohemian crown jewels were not always kept in one place. During the reign of Charles IV, they were stored at Karlstein Castle, built to protect the most valuable relics of the empire. Over time, they were moved multiple times, depending on where they were safest. Eventually, they found their permanent home in Prague. Today, they are kept inside St. Vitus Cathedral at Prague Castle, behind doors that can only be opened together. 7 keys, 7 people: the president, the prime minister, the archbishop, and other key figures of the Czech state. The public rarely sees the crown. It is displayed only on exceptional occasions, usually once every few years. Its value cannot truly be calculated. The gold and gemstones alone would be worth tens of millions of euros. But its real value lies elsewhere, in history, in symbolism, and in the legend that surrounds it. It is said that anyone who places the crown on their head without being the rightful king will die within a year and a day. A story passed down for generations. And then came 1941. Reinhard Heydrich arrived in Prague, one of the most powerful figures in Nazi Germany. The legend claims he mocked the crown, and that he placed it on his own head. No one knows if that part is true, but we do know what happened next. Less than a year later, Heydrich was attacked. Operation Anthropoid. He died from his injuries shortly after. Coincidence? Or something more? The crown of St. Wenceslas remains where it has been for centuries, locked away, guarded, and surrounded by a story no one has ever fully explained.